Well, here's our little prairie falcons looking around. Got 3 little heads. They're looking happy. Boy, every couple days they sure grow. They're looking really nice. She probably fed them earlier, and they're just waking up in the afternoon wanting a little snack here. Oh yeah, there's some good looking birds here. Oh yeah, there's Mama, just came in. See what Mama's got here. Yeah, that's why they were looking around. She went to the back of the nest, now she's turned to the side. Oh yeah, look at these heads going. Maybe 4. We have 4. The other time we came, we could only count 3. We have 4 heads here. Oh yeah. Well, isn't that something? We woke up number 4 here. Yeah, he's eating away now, a little snack. Yeah, they're interested in their little lunch here. They're hungry little campers here. Look at these guys. They're having a good time. We'll just keep it right on here. Got a little bit of wind. Looks like we still have 1 egg that didn't hatch. Of course, it's no good. One of the movies we had her trying to roll it out. But everything seems to be going there. I think Mama just dropped it off and just took off. So these little guys are having a little feed here. Boy, they're just going after it too. That might have been the male too. They drop food off. Usually the females stand there and feed them, but yeah, here's our 3 little guys looking around. So looks like Mama's coming in with some food here. Oh yeah, she landed right in there and she's feeding them. She's got her head down. Let's see what she's brought. How exciting is this? Oh yeah. What a great movie this is. Look at the marks on her face there, little cheek stripes, and the little guys are getting their markings too. It looks like a bird. She's plucking feathers, looks like. I think it is feathers. She caught a bird. Well, I'm not sure if it's either the male or the female that brought the food. But anyway, we're all excited about it. We came over today. Oh, yeah. They're just having a good time feeding these guys. Look at that. Handing one off there. Look at this. I don't know what. A small bird, I think. These guys require a lot of food at this stage because they grow. Look at him. This guy's mouth's going, give me a bite. Oh, yeah. You're just chowing down. Next one gets a little bite there. She's handing out pretty good. They're all getting the share there. Oh, yeah. What great lighting we have today. We're doing just great. We've been hoping to get a movie of this, and looks like everything worked out just fine. It's an excellent idea. It just pays to have a little patience. Setting up's a little tedious, but I think we got it focused pretty good this time. And this is oh, look at the one behind there. Hey, what about me? Mom said, get over here on this side if you want to get in line. Oh yeah, I got a great shot here. I'm going to let it run till the full feeding session, and hopefully we'll see him take off. It doesn't look like a big bird, but she's really working it. I'm going to have a little snack himself. Look at that. See, they'll take a little of that for me. Oh, yeah. What a great day to be making a video of a prairie falcon along the Yakima River. This is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, he's behind there. Looks like he's hollering a little bit. She's looking around, checking around the back there. He says, well, I gotta have a little bite too there. She's looking for any little specks, so she's going to give him a little bite. Maybe maybe they look for scraps to carry away on cleanup. I think that's what's going on. All right, now I think the feeding's almost done. Looking around, see what happens here. Maybe we'll get the takeoff. What a beautiful bird. Look at that. Oh, fantastic. Well, we go, hey, where'd you go? And they sure are looking happy. Look how bright their eyes are. We got some happy babies here. Just got food delivered right to us. That was great. Yeah, the three little heads looking out, having a good time. Oh yeah, we're all excited about it. Got birds singing down here. Oh yeah, this was coming up the front to stretch now and look over the edge. This has been a terrific day. We have really got some good footage today. These are our 3 prairie falcon youngsters, growing as fast as they can. We come, like I say again, every 3 days, and the growth is phenomenal. You cannot believe the difference a 3-day makes with these babies. This is a fantastic video. I'll just let it run here. Looks like his little crop under his beak there is swelled out, so he's got plenty to eat. So I'll be waiting for the next round of food, I guess. So, but they're at this stage here. They're just looking really healthy. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got the one in the front looking, and 2 of them behind him there. Like I said earlier, we think one of these is probably a little male tiercel because he's smaller. That one in the front's definitely female. They're more aggressive and bigger. They're sure happy about that little feeding session. Well, we'll let it run a little bit there and see what happens. Yeah, now he's just cleaning up a few of the scraps there. It looks like they're kind of settling down there, so we've got 3 happy little prairie falcons here. Yep. Whenever they can get fed like that, they're happy. Well, it looks like they're settling down a little bit now and scratching up, so call that good then. Enjoy the video. Yeah, here's one doing his tail, one working with his foot a little bit. This is a preening session in the nest in the morning. Our 3 prairie falcons. Oh, look at him scratch. They're good looking birds here. Oh yeah, showing us the wings now. Look at that. He's wanting to exercise a little bit, so when he takes his first flight, he'll look really good. That first flight should be any day now. It might even be today. We got 3 of them here. They fledged pretty good. It's time for them to fly. Our lighting's good now. We're zoomed in. We're using our camcorder hooked to our vortex spotting scope. We got an adapter so we can hook the 2 together and use 2 tripods to stabilize it. Seems to work fairly good. It's hard to set up, but once we get it, we're good. So if we want a close-up, that's what we're using here. Otherwise, we just use our Sony camcorder with our doubler lens. It's a 1.7 doubler, and that works pretty good. You can hear him calling. It's the one right behind the one preening the tail feathers. Oh yeah, that's one of the females. She's walking around. It's a very distinct sound. Once you hear it, you never forget it. That's the sound of a hungry young prairie falcon. Now all 3 of them are lined up looking, see? You think, well, maybe Mom will come by here any minute. They might have seen her in the distance, but when they look like that, that tells you something might be up. So we'll keep an eye on them. Oh yeah, they're checking it out. Well, we'll get back with them later. Yeah, here's the guy who's jockeying around for position. Look how big her foot is. I'm not sure if that's the one that got breakfast earlier or not. Only one of them got fed today, so there's 2 to go. One more female and one male, a little male. Oh, there's stretching out a little bit. Oh, yeah. Look at the definition on them feathers. Got the little fawn-colored stripes. Look at the chest on this one. Got all the little streaks and splotches. Got the eye markings coming down. Looking very handsome. These are some good-looking, healthy birds. We're so fortunate. Well, we came in the spring. We actually found 3 prairie falcon Eyries. But then, you know, we just drive back and forth till we see them and watch them, and we come many, many times. But this is the best one for making videos and photos. It's just a wonderful place. We got movies of a doe with her fawn and all kinds of birds and animals here. Just a fantastic place. We're here for this reason, the prairie falcon nest. They usually just have a rock ledge, but this is probably an old raven's nest with sticks, and it proves they use that too, so they seem very happy with it. We've been on this project from the time they were eggs till they hatched, and right on up, day old, week old, right on up to now, so we've done the whole project. It's been a wonderful project. We can come in close. We've got a lot of good feeding shots. It's just a wonderful, wonderful project. Yep. We're in central Washington. And this is our prairie falcon Eyrie. That one looks like he's looking right at me, but I'm so far away. I don't know how he could be, but anyway. We know he's looking for mom or dad, because probably still hungry. There's only one of them got fed. One wants to clean up the tail feathers. That's probably the one that got fed. But the other 2, the one on the right is a little male. The one in the middle is the other female that's still waiting for food. Oh yeah, look at him bob his head around. Yeah, he wants something to eat. Well, we'll check back with him a little later then. Here they are. They're looking for Mama. She landed on the cliff up above them there, and she's getting the food ready. They want some of that food. Yeah, look at them spread their wings out. I heard them calling. They are excited about it. They want that food. I hear them calling. I had a feeding earlier this morning. Only one of them got fed, so adults been out hunting getting more food. It looks like they're going to get lucky again. There's going to be some food coming here. Oh, they're just a hollering there. Got his beak going in there, both calling a little bit. Oh, yeah. Well, they're kind of settling down now, so she must be getting that food ready. There he's calling again. Oh yeah, let him spread those wings. Look at the foot on the other one. They're turning into some good sized birds here. They should fly off of here any time now. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll check back in a bit. Well, Mama dropped the food off, so one of them has got the food, the other 2 are waiting. One that got the food, I think, went into the cave hole and is eating it. Anyway, our lighting's good. We got a little bit of a breeze picking up, but it's not too bad. Watching the one that got the food. He's there. He come out. Whatever it was, he got to eat it. So she just flew in, dropped it off, and it's like a free-for-all. The first one grabbed it and went in the cave and ate it. And the other two had to wait. So this is after the feeding, the second feeding now. So they're settling down a little bit. But she doesn't stand there and feed each one. She just drops it off and leaves. And come back the next time the other one grabs it. So yes, he's cleaning up his beak. He's the one that got the food. Yep, you always tell the one that got fed, they clean up their beak right afterwards. He was in that cave hole. And they take turns. Like I say, one was fed earlier this morning. I think there's one in the middle that was fed. We got one more to go here for the next meal. That's the one on the right-hand side, I think. All right. Well, things are getting exciting around here. He's digging around in that cave hole for a scrap of meat, whatever's left. He's looking for some scraps. He'll come out vocalizing his discontent. He didn't find anything because the other one ate it all. All right. Well, there'll be more food coming later. These birds are so in there learning their habits. And actually, to get videos of this stuff is fantastic. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the wings come out now. Feel that breeze. There we go. Maybe Papa will come in here with something. Oh, look at these wings going. Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, look at him work them wings. They feel that breeze. See, that energizes them. They're supposed to fly any day. Oh, yeah, they're all over the place. They're happy campers now. I'd like to get a video of them flying off the ledge here, but these guys wing over the back of the other one. They're all just vocalizing. It's such a joy to watch these guys. Normally you'd get a nest that'd be, you'd have to pan from left to right on a big ledge. This is all in one spot, just like center stage. Well, I see he grabs some of the sticks in the nest. He learned how to use his talons and his feet. They're just like kids playing. They're learning many, many things. Oh, yeah. Wonderful birds. These are prairie falcons. Look at this guy working. All right. Doing a fine job. I'd like to see one lift out of here and sail away. Now see, he jumped back in there a little bit. Come back up here on center stage. The one on the right's looking around. Left, he's playing a little bit. We're getting some good video. All this exercise. Look at that. This is fantastic. I can even hear them once in a while. I hope it picks up on the soundtrack. Oh, yeah. These are happy campers. We got 2 fed now, 1 more to go. Oh, the wings are out. The wind's blowing. They're catching that. They're feeling everything. See, up on their cliff ledge, they get a little more breeze. They get an uplift. So they're feeling that. That energizes them. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. They don't have any of that white fuzz on the back of their wings. They're all preened up, ready to go. They are actually ready for first flight now. Whether it be today or tomorrow, we don't know. Oh, yeah. A little more exercise here. Look at this guy go. This is one fantastic video, I'll tell you. All 3 of them here. 2 fed, 1 more to go, and they're happy campers. Oh, yeah, it's running to the left and the right. That one prefers that little rock ledge over there. I like to watch them exercise. Oh, yeah, one will say, well, I can do this, and well, I can do that, and here we go. He's going over the safe spot now. That's our little male. He likes that rock. The girls are 1/3 bigger, so he hangs out over there, and they hang out in the middle, because they need more room for exercising those wings. There he's calling. Oh yeah. Well, they're kind of settling down a little bit. He sure is a handsome dude. The girls are good looking there. A lot of playing now. Yeah, he wants some food. He's playing with his sister's wing feather. Now he says he's going to preen up a little bit. We got all three of them in there pretty tight. Yeah. Well, the wind's starting to pick up. I hope I can keep making the video. Alright. Well, I think we'll call that pretty much good then. They're settling down a little bit. Well, I guess not. We're going to have an exercise session now. That's him hollering. The girls are watching him. Oh yeah, look at those two little fuzzy feathers flying out of the nest. Oh yeah. Well, we'll check back in a bit. Well, here's our male prairie falcon. We just pulled up and we're at nest number 4. And the two of them were in the air displaying, and I figure he probably had dropped her off some food or she was just taking a break. But anyway, they were flying around together, displaying, having a good time. And then she sailed right back into the cave, and he went over here and took this perch. And I hear some of the ravens in the background, so I don't know if they'd instigated something. But it looked mainly just like they were just playing and enjoying the sunshine and having a great soaring session. So she probably took a break off the eggs, and they just had a good flight. And now he flew over here, and here he sits. Okay, the female just flew out and landed up here on the cliff. You can hear him calling. It's nice and warm now, so she can take a break off them eggs. And she flew not too far. Now she's sailing around. Maybe she'll come back and sit next to him. There he's going to took off. He's going to join her. And I think she's coming in now. It was her turn, and she's going back in to tend to the eggs right now. She should be right in a second. All right, there she goes. You see, it's a deep cave. She went all the way back in. So that's great. When we come back later to film the youngsters, there's a hill we can get on, look almost straight in, and we'll be further away from the road, and it'll be a lot quieter. We got a great video of him on the ledge earlier, and now we got her flying in. I'll let her. Well, I just heard the male up on the cliff. So I don't know if she'll come out and assist him with his battle with the crows. She's sticking her head out right now. There she is. She's going to come out and assist him. He's hollering for help because the crows are giving her a bad time, or giving him a bad time. Or it could be the feeding call. He may have had food, may have caught some food for her, and waiting for him to deliver it. I think that is the case. He has captured some prey and says, heads up, I got lunch here. What a great day to be filming. There she comes out. All right, she's going over to receive the food from them. Yeah, that's the case. She's going over there now and to receive her food from the male. Okay, another one coming back towards Eyrie now. Doing a couple turns there. We'll see whose turn it is to go back into Eyrie. Oh, they're taking time now just to ride the thermals and enjoy it. See, the weather is warm now, and they got a good updraft, and they can enjoy it. They're just circling around effortlessly here, enjoying it immensely. It's a good area, I'll tell you that. Now they kind of split up, so I am hoping to see one of them go in. Looks like one of them's coming in to take his turn on the nest now. Oh yeah, there we go, straight in. Well, that's great. We had her in there and he called her out for the food. They did a little handoff display and they turned in here, we're leaving on the eggs. We'll call that great. All's well at the Prairie Falcon, Eyrie. She has returned and gone in there to do her turn on the eggs, and he's over on the cliff sitting there enjoying himself. And they have defeated the ravens for the territorial dispute, so I think we can call that good for today then. Yeah, a little bird talking there. There's our little Prairie Falcon. Little male on his spot. I hear some chuckers over here. That's the sound of their breakfast. There was a magpie. I hear Prairie Falcon calling. That's one of the youngsters. See, that's our little male calling. He got jealous because the magpie got something to eat and he wants something to eat. He hears them chuckers. That sounds like my breakfast. Oh, look at him stretch a little bit. All right. Oh, yeah. Look at that foot there having a good stretch session there, both of them. One on each side. In sync. Chuckers are calling. Prairie Falcons are stretching and calling. They're having a good time. We get a lot of bird calls here. Oh, little tercel's going to go back in the little cave hole there. One of them got their wings out in the back. We'll just see if somebody else takes over his position. Oh yeah. They're still hanging out at the front of the nest site here. Well, they're not too hungry. He just relieved himself. 1, 2, 3, 4 heads. Number 5's hidden away in there again. They're all getting to the front of the eyrie now, the nest, looking for their chance to get food. Count 4 heads there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And like I say, 5's back in there a little bit. These guys are just absolutely wonderful this morning. Parents have been calling and the baby's been calling and they've been exercising. There they're calling again. They're saying, I want my breakfast. Mom will tell them, you just hold on a little bit. A lot of work here. Papa's over on the other side of the river trying to catch something. This is a great eyrie for photos and videos. We're fairly close. This is actually the closest eyrie we've ever made movies of. So we're all excited about it too. And we're getting their calls. We're getting the adults calling and the youngsters. And it's kind of a little stage. It's only big enough to see 4 of them, but we know we got 5. Maybe we'll still get 5 in there. You can hear all the meadowlarks, chuckers, all the prey items around here. They got a lot of food here. Oh, look at this guy coming up. I'll get in position here. Yeah, they got an interesting nest. Good and secure and kind of temperature regulated. The sun shines on it, heats it up, but if it gets too hot, it's cool enough in there, so it just keeps it comfortable for them. She's got a good nest. Gets cold at night, it kind of radiates some of the heat back from the day, so these are what you call happy campers. There's one of our guys. Just came back out of the cave. I think he hears Mama calling. Gonna preen his wing feather up a little bit. We know that the adults have been communicating over here probably about food. We saw them fly down there. Well, this guy got curious and came back to the opening of the Eyrie here. He's looking out a little bit. That's one of the adults calling. That's kind of a scolding, I think. This youngster, he's just sitting there. Maybe the other one, I can see one behind him now. Here's one of the adults calling. I think it's probably Mama. Saw one of them fly off the other bluff and went hunting. This is the one that's been doing the calling. Sounds like a kind of a distress call, probably concerned about the area here, protecting the area. Or could be calling the other one to bring the food, because it is breakfast time and the youngsters are hungry. Gives us a great opportunity to hear their call, so. Well, that's very interesting. Like I said earlier, the other one flew off the other bluff, went down by the river and was cackling down there, so. I think they're communicating about getting the food ready to deliver to these youngsters. Remember, they got 5 youngsters to feed. This is, and they're good size already, so it's going to take a lot of work. Yeah. There she goes. Here's our prairie falcons calling. All lined up here right at the entrance to the cave. Here's Chucker over there. Heard some meadowlarks earlier. The adult prairie falcons are flying around hunting. Well, there's one wing in the back. 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the front here. 3, 1 in the back there. You can see that movement back in the cave. They got quite a bit of room in there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5 moving his wing in the back. See, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There they are, all 5. How cool is that? There he's stirring up the feathers now. Flapping back in the cave hole, and the downy feathers are flying. And get to see all 5 of them in there. Oh, they're talking too. Yeah, the adults are getting the food ready. Look at them look around. This is absolutely fantastic. Lighting's good today, got all 5 lined up. The parents should be bringing the food pretty soon. Mama just landed with the food. Or Papa, he just dropped it off. Well, they're all back in the cave fighting over the food, I guess. Well, that was quick. Well, I hear him in there. We'll see what happens. He's announcing victory. Delivered some breakfast. I see a wing flapping, feathers and fuzz flying. They must be fighting over the food in the eyrie. I see a flurry of downy feathers coming out. Here's one he didn't get. He comes out. We need more food. Yep, Papa's just talking about it. He's bragging. I brought you something. What an interesting place. Yep, we got to see the male drop off some food. Yeah, here's Papa. Or Mama, whichever. This is the one that just dropped off the food, flew over here. Been calling, bragging about the big delivery. Look at a good looking bird. Look at the feathers there. Nice coloration, blends right in with the rocks. That wonderful filtered sunlight today. We got a light cloud cover. Makes it really great for videos. Oh yeah, we're getting a good video of this guy. I'm not sure if this is the male or female. He's certainly doing some calling. Well, I was trying to communicate with the mate and let him know that I brought some food, where's yours? And the babies are inside there just having a good time eating the food. What a great day to come over. We're getting all kinds of good stuff. Getting the whole feeding cycle here for this morning. All the calls and all their activities. I thought I heard the adults over there, but they're out hunting. They got a big job. They got to get enough food to feed these 5 and then themselves. You see, these guys are well fed already. They've got good parents. They've brought plenty of food. There you go. You see all 5 again. They're just hanging out. Like they got all right out front here in position, so when that food comes, it'll be a free-for-all then. The sun's getting about ready to come over the edge here. But we'll keep an eye on them as long as we can. Gets really peaceful here in the morning. Hear all the different birds. There's one there sitting right by the entrance to the eyrie, the nest. All 5 were in there the other day, and now they kind of went out on the ledge. They come back in here to sleep and rest too. They're just come out here to exercise their wings and preen up their feathers. It's all part of their training. They flap their wings. And they got tired of that. They just kind of crawl back through the rocks till they get up here and back to the nest. Good nest because they can come out on the rock ledge there and just kind of walk their way about. They can go 100 feet, 50 to 100 feet along the ledge, and then they can come back too when they get tired. Oh, here he is. See, he's stretching around. Oh yeah, let him stretch that leg out. Yeah, he's enjoying the day. Had his exercise, sitting right close to the entrance in case Mama brings some food. I think I'll see if I can find one of the others. I think he's up on top. I've located 3 of the 5 already. But they sure blend in. Their camouflage really good. We've got some good filtered light, so I think I'll see if I can locate one of the other ones. They're was one off to the right. There's one of our guys playing. There's 5 of them on this ledge. They came out of the nest. Now they're having a little recess. Look at this one here off to the side. Oh yeah. They're good looking birds. Yeah, they came out of the nest, out of the cave hole. Now they're out on the ledge here. I'll back off, give you an idea. There they are. See them playing around there. There's 5 in there somewheres. Oh, they're having a good time. I got 3 of them there. Look at that. Oh yeah, they're just exercising, having one good time here. There we go. I had a feeling they'd be out of the nest now. I came over today just on a little premonition, and sure glad I did. Here's our eagle soaring. Been chasing the raven around. Landed a couple times. They're having a little dispute with the raven today, and I'm glad she's taken after him. We're trying to see the prairie falcon. He hangs around here too, right above the swallow's nest on the river. Right by the pullout where you look at the old eagle nest, the one that's closer to the number 4 mile marker. That's where we're at. The eagle's having a good time chasing the raven, and we saw the prairie earlier fly down past the old site, way up on the hill. And we're waiting for him to come back to his favorite perch right above the swallow nest. Alright, we'll get back to this eagle. Alright, here's our prairie falcon. We're right about mile marker 4, but this is on the other side of the river this year. Kind of close to where the golden eagle nest is, on that cliff. There he's calling. We've been carrying on for about 10 minutes here. We're trying to pinpoint the location where the Eyrie is. There he flies. Circling around now. There he's just landed back in the same place. This is a favorite perch, a lot of whitewash on it. Just a calling to the mate, and we're trying to pinpoint which cave hole she's in, so we're going to keep a close eye on it and see what happens. There's our prairie calling. He's been flying off this perch. This is his lookout perch about 4 or 5 times. Again, we're still watching, trying to figure out where the exact Eyrie location is. Very close here. And there's the golden eagle flying over. So keep an eye on that to see if he goes to the first nest or nest number 2. Got a lot of things going here. Got the prairie falcon on the lookout perch, golden eagle in the air. Alrighty. And we've been watching. I'll back off, kind of give you perspective of his favorite perch here. He's right at his perch. And we're just sitting on the handrail there. You see the water in the tracks, and that's where he's at. That's where he's landed there 4 or 5 times already. So we haven't quite pinpointed the nest yet, but it's right in this location. Just a calling. How cool is that? So we didn't see where they came out again, but they're definitely, this is where all the activity is every time we come here. So one day we'll see which hole they come out and find the Eyrie. There he goes. He made a dive. What's he after now? There, I think I found it, babe. Well, here's Eyrie that she went into right above the swallow's nest. We're at the pullout for the eagle nest. just down from mile marker 4. So that solves that mystery. We now know which cave hole she came out of, or went into. The male was on his perch again and took off, so there we go. He's off hunting. Every time we come over, he's always on that perch above the swallow nest. This time they both were flying here, and he went off hunting. The female landed on the perch and then went back in this cave hole. There she is. She just came out of the Eyrie. She's looking over here. Probably checking on her eggs. Alright, I'll see if I can come in just a little bit more. There she is. How lucky is that? Got here at the right time, right above the swallow's nest, and saw her go into the cave hole here. Alright, look at that. What a good looking bird. Good looking Eyrie too. So when the youngsters get in here, I'm at full zoom now, we'll be able to make good videos of them. Oh yeah, I'll back off just a tad there. And there she is. Got a good view. Close to the river. They're not so far away. We should be able to get a lot of good videos this season. And the male, he likes sitting on that other perch, and that's close, so we're happy about that. She just kind of taking it easy because the weather's warm now, and just kind of guarding her nest here. Yeah, she's kind of looking over here. She watches a lot of those swallows that sail by. Got a lot of activity, so she's got a lot of entertainment in this spot. Well, looks like she's going to walk back in and take care of business. There she goes. See how far back in she can go there. I want to see where she lays down. Still looking. Still looking. There, she's kind of settling down. I know right where she's laying now. I can see her wing up. Alright, here's the Eyrie, and it's only like 50 feet above the Yakima River. I can back off and show you. It's not far above the river. I'm back, and there you go. There's where the water right there. There's no greenery. It's straight above there. But it's only about 50 feet above the Yakima River. Coming back in. Still no sign of any youngsters. But she's just kind of standing there like she's tending to one. If it was an egg, she'd be on it. She's a very patient mom, just hanging out. I'm going to shut her eyes now a little bit. We're kind of keeping an eye out for the mate. You can hear the rapids down below a little bit. Pretty soon the people will be starting to do their rafting and starting to warm up. Swallows are catching all the insects. There's plenty of them out now. Prairie Falcon just patiently waiting. What a great shot of the Eyrie though. Our lighting is absolutely perfect. Okay, the other one just flew in. Got both of them in the Eyrie now. We'll see what happens. Oh, he flew out. She stood up and took a look. I wonder what that was. He's going to go get some food. Yeah, he dropped in and checked on her. Took a little peek, and now he's over on the cliff. Alright, well, he's all settled in on his perch. And she's back here just kind of standing up looking around. Like I say, we don't know what they got in there. We'd like to see the chick or see what's going on. We got those rocks in the way. But there's something going on there they're interested in. Either eggs or newborn chick or newly hatched chick. Look at this lighting. You can't get any better than that. Everybody's waiting. Papa went off hunting. He just came in and made a check, make sure everything's all right. Oh yeah, he's just flying close to us now. She saw him fly in front of the Eyrie, that's what she's looking at. We'll see if he comes sailing back through here. Alright, both of them just flew out of the Eyrie. Landed on the perch here, one up on the other cliff. So I'm hoping to see some of the youngsters, see what we got here. Oh yeah, just a call, it must have been a food delivery. Got the wing out. And they're just a calling. Our lighting is really good. Looks like she's got something in her foot. Oh yeah, we got here early in the morning. It's about 7, a little after 7. Alright, she's got the food in her foot now. Probably be getting this ready to prepared so she can go feed the youngsters. We're trying to get the right lighting so we can look straight in the Eyrie and see that. So I'll see what I can do here. She's going to get the food prepared. Oh yeah, good looking prairie falcon. Right at mile marker 4. That end of Canyon Road there. That's how they paint the rock. There she goes into the Eyrie now. Oh yeah, sailing right in there. Oh yeah, we got food. Alright, she's moving around in there. She's behind the big rock. I can hear a chucker calling. Oh yeah, let's see what's going on. Here she's coming out. Look at this. What's this all about? She must have fed the little one. Now coming out here to see what's going on. Well, we got to see her fly in off her perch with food and go in there and then come out. So we're still trying to get a video of the youngster. There she goes, off on the flight again. Going back to her perch now. Oh yeah, she's back over here, preening up a little bit. Just got done in the Eyrie feeding the youngsters. Now flew back over on the famous perch here, which they've got whitewashed really heavy now. Our lighting is absolutely great. Kind of a golden glow to it. It's morning light. I don't know where the male went. He flew off to hunt again, but she's right here by the Eyrie. So she was in, fed him a little bit, and came back out to the perch, and now it's preening up. So that tells me the little ones are old enough where she doesn't have to keep them warm now. So she was just in there for a little bit, fed them, and came back here to the perch. It looked like a small feed, so she's waiting for more food from the male. She's going to take this opportunity to preen up, scratch up a little bit. How yellow those feet are. She's looking good. We got a good breeze going here. Alrighty. Well, we'll listen to some of the other birds. Oh, she's going to scratch up quite a bit. There's a swallow's nest right on the riverbank, right straight below her. Right under the rocks there. And she watches those and everything else that goes by. There's a lot of chuckers, ground squirrels, things like that in there. Plenty of food for them. Well, we'll zoom in on the Eyrie, see if we can see what's in there. She flew out now, and see if we can locate that little one. Oh yeah, between the rocks there. There's one of our little guys, barely hanging out. Got a good hiding spot. Well, I'm only counting one right now. Well, hopefully there's more. He's wanting Mama to fly in and give him something to eat. Both adults were in there earlier and flew out together, and they got go get some food for this guy, and he should come back in here and feed him. Oh, look at that little guy. They got me a good spot here. Yeah, he looks to be around 2 weeks old. All right. Well, here's the adult. Got more food for the youngster. Just talking about it. There he goes. All right, looks like he's sailing in front of the Eyrie now. Oh yeah, right in front of the cliff. Making a turn. Catching the wind and should come right up in the Eyrie, I think. Oh yeah, there we landed. Look at that. Well, we'll see what goes on. We'll check on the little one. Oh yeah, we got food. We got a food delivery. There's a little guy. Oh yeah, bringing him something to eat, see? Gets a little snack here. Well, thanks, Mom. I need that. I'm trying to grow. Oh yeah, look at this. This is going to be a good feeding here. We like that. She's tearing it up for him. Oh yeah, handing it out. There you go. Well, lucky is that. Our lighting is good, and we got here at feeding time. You can't beat that. Our little prairie falcon just a chowing down. Oh yeah. Well, it's just been a wonderful day. Get to see the adult carrying on here and the little guy taking on feed. Oh yeah. Well, he'll get plenty of food. He's the only one. So they won't have any trouble keeping this guy well fed. Okay, I think she's just about finished there. Checking everything out. Give him the last few bites. Oh yeah, I got more down there. So I can finish that. We've been checking on our prairie falcons today. Checked them at mile marker 14. They're also there. Saw them fly into that Eyrie further upstream on number 10. So we've been checking them all out here. Here's one we're excited about. Alright, I think she's just checking around, see if there's anything left. He looks like he's pretty content. He looks well fed there. Everything's kind of quieting down. Everything's warmed up now. And everybody's feeling comfortable. Well, keep an eye. Hear the red wings singing again. Well, we'll see what's up. Oh yeah, I think she's going to fly out here. There she comes out. There she is. I'll check everything out here. In the bright sunlight, maybe she'll take off. Just kind of keeping an eye on things. Oh yeah. Well, we like that. See a really good feeding here. There she goes. All right. We'll let her run a while. I've seen the male flying around, seen her change perches a couple of times. getting their feathers all squared away here. What a great day to watch this Eyrie. Hopefully we'll be able to get a video of the male too when he comes back. Look at her calling there. You see all her colorful feathers there, and she's alert. Look at her look around now. She's got an eye out for him. She's going to take this opportunity to preen up, get all her feathers in good shape, get her feet cleaned up. These are our Prairie Falcon Eyrie, the Canyon Road. Well, that's her. That's the female. I think we'll see if we can locate that male. It looks like it's settled down now. Not doing as much calling. It's kind of on the lookout and guarding the Eyrie. This one's on the lookout perch, about 100 yards from the nest. Kind of scan around looking for the mate, see what the mate's going to bring in. Looks like they're going to preen up a little bit, scratching there. But that. Oh yeah, that's a communication call. I just delivered the food. Where are you? Need more food. Oh, I love this area. They just blend right in. It's a great spot. We got all the calls this morning and got to see them delivering food, calling, bragging about the big delivery. Look at a good looking bird. Look at the feathers there. Nice coloration. Blends right in with the rocks. That wonderful filtered sunlight today. We got a light cloud cover. Makes it really great for videos. Oh yeah, we're getting a good video of this guy. He's certainly doing some calling. Well, I was trying to communicate with the mate, let him know that I brought some food, where's yours? Enjoying the sun. I'll back off and go check on the Eyrie, see if we can see that little one waking up. That's the favorite perch. I'll come right on over to the Eyrie now. And there we are. Come in on that now. There he come out from behind the rock. Yay, little white guy there. Like I say, right at 14 days old. Oh yeah, he's waiting for a snack. He's just a lonely boy all by himself. They only had one this year. That's alright, they'll take good care of him. He's preening his little feathers up too. What a good looking guy here. Well, if we're lucky, we'll see how much he can eat when they bring him the food. Where is Dad with that bird? Mom's been sitting out there on the perch waiting for Dad to deliver it. I had my nap and I woke up and here I am. Oh yeah, our lighting's good. Well, you can sure tell the difference in 3 days. Look how big he's gotten. Oh, that change, and these guys are amazing in birds of prey. Yeah, well, they grow very fast. Hatch to flight, remember, is about 5.5 weeks with prairie falcons. That's amazing. Oh, yeah, he's just a preening and wiggling his head around. Sitting up here right above the Eyrie guarding it. Waiting for the mate to bring in some food, kind of looking over here at me. Our sunlight, just beautiful. Oh yeah, she's on the lookout now. But when we came and sat down and started filming, she saw us and gave her a call and flew over here closer to keep an eye on the Eyrie. Pretty lonely for him. He's the only chick this year. He's got a pet rock. That's what he cuddles up to. But when he's young like this, of course, the adults spend the night with him in there because it gets cold. He still needs to keep a little warmth, so they're doing all right. They're in there with him, so he's okay. He'll grow fast. It don't take long for these guys. Every 3 days there's a great change in them. This one here is 14 days old. And from here on out, he'll just grow like a weed. He'll start getting these darker feathers, and the change every 3 days will be unbelievable. And we're going to come over every 3 days and make a video of them. You don't usually get an Eyrie like this, just like a stage. The lighting bounces off the ceiling, it's straight in. We're at eye level with the Eyrie. It's just perfect. So it's best timing is right around noon. The lighting is great. You can get it in the morning too, but the shadows are a little harsh. But it all works out. There he's going to lay back down behind his rock again. Alright, that's the feeding call. The adult just delivered the food to the female. Now she's going to get it ready. And they'll fly into the Eyrie and feed that youngster. If you listen real close, you can hear them calling. A lot of traffic to dodge. Alright, Mama just landed with the food. Let's see what happens here. Alright, here's a happy baby. Well, how about that? We were waiting for quite a while and Dad was out hunting. There she is. She says, look what I got for you. Look how big he is this week. 3 days. What a difference that makes. Well, he's a hungry little guy. She's going to get him all squared away here. Well, what a good looking guy he is now. 3 days older from the last time, and we're happy about that. Well, he's a healthy guy. He gets plenty of food. She'll take good care of him now. Yep, that's Mama in there. She's doing the feeding. Dad delivered the food. Mama got it all ready and sailed right in here. Oh, look, he packs his own food already too. She pulls it up and he bends down, grabs some. Look at that. He's a feisty little bugger. This is a great Eyrie. It's just like a stage. We can shoot straight in. Well, all the other birds can rest now because baby's got his lunch. There's a great spot for bird watching. Watch the bighorn sheep too in this area. There, he's just tugging on it. She's tearing him off a little bit there. Oh yeah. He said, I want another bite of that. That's pretty good. There he goes. Yeah, he's just chowing down. I didn't see what it was, but probably some kind of bird. I see a little leg going there. Small bird. Whatever Dad could catch, you know. But they feed him a couple times a day. Oh, she's going to come out. Yeah, it's just a small sparrow or something. Let's see here. There she goes. And she's gone. Alright, we'll call that good. See what the little guy does now. He said, that was a small bird, Mom. She said, well, you're a small guy right now. Alright. Well, we like that. There's our little buddy. He says, oh man, I had a good snack. Mom came in and fed me, and I'm feeling really good about that. Oh yeah, we were here for a while. He had a couple of naps. And Papa finally caught something and delivered. It looked like a small bird about the size of a sparrow. So they were cackling, getting it ready, and I got ready and got her sailing in here and feeding him. So now he's kind of preening up a little bit after his meal. Alright, I've moved up on top across the hill, across the road on the top of the big hill. And I didn't know you could shoot from here right in the nest too, so this is a great spot away from the traffic. So we still park in the same place, follow a little trail up to the top, And we're away from traffic, and we're up here and shooting right into the Eyrie now. So that's a good thing to know. And we don't have to put up with that road noise, the traffic going right behind us. So we did find out a few good things here today. So there we are. Got our little Prairie Falcon, 14 days old, doing real well, and we found a safe place to make the videos. Park in our regular spot, but just follow that trail up on the hill and we can view right into the Eyrie. You can see we're doing pretty good. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, I'm going to preen up now. There she is. Checking everything out. See if she's going to stretch. Oh yeah, look at that stretch with that wing. My goodness, we like that. Look how yellow her feet are. Looking really good. Yep, I'm going to preen those wing feathers. Getting them feathers all squared away. Looking good. Well, we like that. Looking around here. I'm looking too. I'm trying to spot the male. He's off hunting. I'm listening for his calls too. As soon as I hear that, I'll get set up on the nest. There, she roused it up a little bit. She was preening away earlier and going to stretch a little bit. Oh yeah, look at this. That leg and that wing out. Good looking bird. Yeah, she's looking at me. The first time she hollered at me again today when she first saw me, but she's settled down now. Just figures I'm just some kind of animal over here. They're used to seeing the bighorn sheep walking around, rocks rolling around, so they get used to that. They're used to watching the traffic. And as the train goes by pretty regular, so they're used to a lot of things. I'm going to do those breast feathers, preening up. Well, I think we'll check around and see if we can locate the male. Well, I heard a magpie. I gotta listen real careful because I know his call, and when I hear that, I'll get set up on the Eyrie so we can see her come in with the food. He'll hand it off to her and then she'll go in and feed the youngster. But for now, well, we're just gonna keep an eye on her. She's definitely on guard, doing her job, preening up a little bit, waiting for him. Well, we'll do a little lighting check. We're up on the bluff across from the Eyrie, near milepost 4. And the chick is 19 days old now, so starting to show a few little black feathers, so we'll zoom in. And there's the Eyrie. We can see him there pretty good. I'll come in a little more. He's laid down. It's him, that little white spot there right in front of the rock, taking a break. You see the tips of his wings got the little dark feathers on it now. Here he is, waiting for Mama to show up with the food. Admiring his little dark pin feathers on his wings now. He's growing up now. He's about half grown now. 2.5 weeks. Remember, they fly from hatch to flight. It's about 5.5 weeks. So he's almost half grown now. Kind of hard to imagine that. Another 2.5, 3 weeks, he's out of here. He'll be able to fly right out of there, be full grown, same size as the adults. But for now, he's waiting for him to bring him something to eat, and he's preening up his feathers. I get a good view of the Eyrie from here. We're on the bluff across from the Eyrie. So I'd say we're almost eye level to the nest, so that makes it kind of interesting. You can see everything going on there. Yeah, he's going to hang out here and wait for the adults to bring him a little snack. And the baby's coming out to get the food. We've been waiting all morning for this. Look at that. Now he's picking at her feet. She's got that bird in her talons. The little guy says, I've been hungry. Let's see what you got. There he's eating. Look at that. So we got here for the noon feeding anyway. Now you can see on his feathers on his wings and around on the back there a little bit on his tail. He's getting these darker feathers. So
Randy.
This guy here is right at the 2.5 weeks old now, 19 days old. Look at this little guy. He's, Mama, where have you been? I've been hungry. It looks like she's just kind of looking over here wondering what we're doing. There she flies out. Now I'll check and see if he's got something in his feet. There you can hear her calling. She's going up on her perch, one of her other perches. The little guy's just sitting here and I can't really tell if he's got the food yet. I'm watching. Yeah, he's got a little something she brought him. He's eating it now. All right. So this was a small prey item. She'll get some more food ready. Just a small snack. So we'll wait for her to bring in the other. That's her call. All right. All right, here's a little guy exercising, flapping his wings. He's all excited now. He woke up, he says he needs a little exercise. And he hears Mama calling, so he knows food will soon be on the way. Oh, he sure grows fast. Now he's working his talons, his feet a little bit. He's developing really nice here. But he sat around here all morning waiting. He kind of flopping those little wings. Look at that guy. Yeah, he waited for a snack and she come in and checked, so we're going to see when the food gets delivered. Here's one on another perch. Looks like it's got another favorite perch. Looks like there's some whitewash on this one also. And looking around. They both flew down the river, so we're hopefully one of them's getting the food arranged and then they'll bring it back and deliver the food to the youngster. So we're going to keep an eye on it. We've been here a while. It's about time for a feeding, so hopefully the other one's getting the food ready. Well, I'm in my position, the bluff across from Eyrie, mile marker 4.1, Yakima Canyon at the Prairie Falcon Eyrie. He's 3 weeks old now. It's the 23rd of June, so you just go by the date. It's 23rd, he's 23 days old. Alrighty, I'm going to zoom in. I've seen the male or the female go off hunting. And we'll just come in. We got early morning sunlight. He's been up preening a little bit. We'll just see what's going on. She just came in. Brought some food for the youngster here. Yeah, we'll see what's going on here. Back in the cave hole, looks like a feeding. Alright, little guy getting a little snack here now. Yeah, he was patiently waiting all morning and now he's getting the payoff. Nice snack here. Oh yeah, he was calling and preening. Turning around, look at this guy. He's all excited about that, isn't he? Yeah. He flew off, went hunting earlier and went right over my head. Been gone for quite a while. Now I'm back doing the feed. I didn't see what she brought in. I imagine some kind of bird or something. They do get ground squirrels, different things. We're getting a good feeding here. Oh yeah. Yep, he's just chowing down. Looks like a pretty good feed. She just flew in here a little bit. Now they're having a little snack. Looks like she's eating a little for herself too. He seems to be doing really good with it. They got it easy this year. Only got the one to feed, so this will take care of him for the day. Pretty much. Giving him all his little vitamins here. Let's see what happens here. Like they're kind of finishing up, I think. Oh yeah, gonna take off here. There we go. Coming right straight over us. She landed up on her perch. I'll see if I can zoom in on that. There we go. Just pan up to the top here. See what we can find up here. There she is, right there. Come in on her a little bit. And that's Mama. Bobbing her head now. Looks like she's getting ready to take after something else, I think. Oh yeah, she's bobbing her head, checking everything out. Little guy's fed, he's all safe in the Eyrie, and she's looking around here. We're going to keep an eye on him. That was a pretty good feeding. Well, I'm back in my position across from the Prairie Falcon Eyrie, up on the bluff. I'll zoom in on the Eyrie and see what's going on. Here comes the Eyrie right in the center of the frame. I don't see anything there. He must be in the back, kind of taking it easy. He's just pulling on something there. Yep. They leave him little things like wings and things that are nothing on it, just kind of tendons and stuff, and it gives him something to play with, and he hones his skills, see. It's called a tiring. It keeps him busy. Look at him pulling on there. See, just working on it there, and learns how to use his feet, see, and his beak, how to hold it down. Oh yeah, he's just getting his day started. See, we don't even have the sunlight coming in here now. It makes it really good. We don't get really heavy shadows now. The little guy just working away back in there. He's 4 weeks old now. So we come about every 3 days. He's right at 4 weeks now. And he sure changes. I mean, every 3 days or so is a great change. You can see that. Looks like he might be calling a little bit. One of the adults to bring him in some little snack here. I got here a little earlier today before the sun is shining on the cliffs, so I was checking my lighting out and I'm pretty happy with it. It's our little Prairie Falcon. Like I say, we come over by every 3 days, check on him. So he's looking really good. He's right at 4 weeks old now. Look at his feathers. Oh yeah, he got a little brown fawn color on the tips. He's got the black X on his back now, see? Tip of his tail's got a little band on the very tip. Oh yeah, stretching that wing. What a good looking guy. Oh yeah, he's going to be more active now. He was snooping around here. We'll see what happens. Our lighting is really good. He's just kind of a lonely boy. See, he was the only one. Well, he's got his friend the rock there, his pet rock. My goodness, he sure is busy. Decided to come out to the front of the Eyrie now. Show off his new feathers. Man, he's growing a lot. Now he's kind of working on his beak, I think. He had some little piece of leftover he was playing with. It's looking really nice. All well feathered out there, just growing like a weed. It's our little wonder, the only one this year. Oh yeah. There he's walking around. Well, we'll try zooming in and out on the Eyrie, see if he's still in the front. Got that early morning glow there, the sunlight. There's our little buddy. He's announcing that he's hungry. Got a great Eyrie this year. You can get up here on the bluff and see right in. We saw from the time they were on eggs and everything. It's a golden opportunity. You very seldom get that lucky with these Eyries, but we were able to get one we could see straight in, and from the time she was on the eggs and feeding him was just a little bitty guy. Kind of what we call center stage, so everything takes place. We can see it all right from here, feeding and everything, him exercising. Oh yeah. Getting excited there. A little exercise. You might have seen one fly by. Look at him, he's really putting on there. Oh yeah. I see Mama coming right over. Kestrel's hollering at him. Alright, she just dropped off the food. There he is. Having his little snack. Finally got it. He's a hungry boy. Or gal. Waiting and waiting and finally got his food now. And we'll watch him eat here. Give him a good little snack. Look at that. Oh yeah. He's been out here since morning looking for something to eat. Calling and calling, and finally he got a delivery. Well, how cool is that? Well, he's tearing right into it. It was so quick she just dropped it off. She didn't feed him at all, just let him run back in and hide with it. Now he's come out here where we can actually see him a little bit. He's sure growing. Doesn't have to be fed at all, just drop it off and that's it. I'll try to figure out later what it is, but he's working on it. Yeah, he had an early morning exercise, then he called and they had a little rest. Then one of the adults started calling and we got ready as soon as we could, and then finally got a delivery. And now a little guy here, he's getting something to eat. He's wanting to explore. Like I said, he's 33 days old, see? A couple of days, it'll be 5 weeks, and they usually fly in 5.5 to 6 weeks. sledge, so he's getting close. Oh wow, look at him exercise now. He's really revving it up. Look at him go. We like seeing him exercise. There, he's really energetic. My goodness. Yep. About another week he'll be flying off of here. No doubt. Well, here we are at the Prairie Falcon, Eyrie. Little guy should be 5.5 weeks old now. We'll zoom in and see what he's up to. That morning sunshine coming right in on the Eyrie. He should be out here sunning himself. Oh yeah, I see him there. There he is. Right on the edge. Yeah, getting a little sunshine. Well, what a good looking guy he is now. Looks just like the adults. You see his feet are pale. They're like a grayish blue, and then the adults have the yellow legs. So it takes him a while to get his yellow feet. But anyway, he looks like a healthy little bugger. Getting the morning sunshine, looking around, checking everything out. And we're up on our observation point, so we come back about every 3 or 4 days, so. But he should be getting ready to fledge here anytime. He's looking really good. Well, he's been calling. Oh, he's gonna stretch. Look at this guy. He's getting all his muscles squared away. Oh yeah, look at this. What a good looking guy, showing off his wings, catching a little bit of that wind, see? Yep, he's a hungry boy wanting some food. Alright, she just dropped off the food. Well, Mama just flew by. Just checking on him. See what he's doing here. See if he got himself a little snack. She was in there very quick. There he goes in the back, he has his wing out. Let's see what he's going to do. Alright, he's running around the back. Yeah, she dropped him off the food. We'll see what he does here. There he is. He's had a little tiny snack. He's waiting for more. Alright. Well, we'll keep a close eye on him. Maybe we'll get Mama coming in with a second helping here. Well, obviously something pretty small, because it didn't take him long to eat it. He doesn't have much of a crop. He's kind of adjusting it around there. Probably a rodent. Oh yeah, he's sitting right over here where we can get a good look at him now. He's getting a little happier, had a little bit of a snack, so I say just a small prey item, but enough to keep him occupied for a little bit, and he's steadily looking for Mama or Papa to bring in the next helping, so he's ready for seconds. He's all feathered out now, and all the downy feathers are gone. He could fledge any day now. There he is. Grew into a little prairie falcon with little grayish blue feet. That's one of the ways. Now when he gets older, of course, like I said, they'll turn yellow. But it's a little trivia there for you. All right, we got a little Markings right under his eyes. It's just all colored in just great. Looks just like the adults now. What a good looking guy. What a great spot to come here to observe him. It's been a wonderful project. Okay, she's still in the nest. The male flew in one of the auxiliary nests they fool around. Now look at her look around. This is where the eggs are, obviously. She's chirping a little bit. You can see her beak going. Settling right down. Look at that. Turn around again. Getting all situated. So the eggs are not as far back in as I thought they were. But she can just lay really low in there. I'll back off to give you a perspective here where it's at. And again, it's the same Eyrie as last year, mile marker 10. There you go. I'll come back in on it. Like I say, they've been flying around. She's been in and out a couple of times now. And now she has disappeared. Alright. Sailing along the cliff. And banking right in front of the Eyrie now. Maybe it'll turn and go in. Let's see what happens here. We'll be coming in for a check, and there's the landing. Alright. We'll check on the eggs here, make sure everything's alright, and got her landing. Alright, we'll just see what's up. Out she goes again. Boy, they're busy today. Oh, she's looking around now, looking off to the left and the right on her favorite observation perch, waiting for the male to deliver the goods so she can feed them youngsters. She was preening up a little bit earlier. She's kind of looking about now. You can hear all the birds singing. One of those is probably going to wind up being breakfast or lunch. They have a lot of game here for them. Actually, prairie falcons catch a lot of ground squirrels. They do a lot of birds, but they do quite a few rodents and ground squirrels. They got plenty. There's chuckers. There's all kinds of game here. They got plenty of food. And right along the river, about every kind of bird nest. So the game now for them to have the nest here is just perfect. There's plenty of food. Here they are, really looking now. They may have heard one of the adults calling. We located one of them up on the rim rock on the lookout waiting for the mate, so they probably haven't announced the food yet, because as soon as they do, these guys will start jumping around flapping their wings. So the mate's out looking for breakfast and the other one is guarding him, and she's up on her high perch. Oh yeah, well these guys just, like I say, getting their feathers ready, stretching. Look at that wing and getting that leg stretched out. Well, don't fall out of the nest. You'll learn to fly before you know it. They're good here though. I like to watch them when they exercise. They hang on with their talons and flap their wings and just hang on. You see the sticks come up a little bit, but they just kind of anchor themselves. Oh yeah, they're right on stage here. This might be really good. Look at this guy stretches. Wow. Yep, they're turning to regular prairie falcons now. First flight will be coming up about, I don't know, a few days. Yeah, they're looking good. Mama's calling and flying, going over to the mate. Babies are getting excited. Look at them, they're just moving around here. Now they're calling. They're getting excited now. Look at him calling right there in the front. They know that Mama will be bringing it in. Yeah, they're all lined up. They're in position. Bring in that breakfast, Mom. Yeah, hungry prairie falcons here. Oh, this one's flapping. Look at this one. Calling and flapping. Look at that. Yeah, they're just getting all ready. They're all excited about it. You can hear them calling. Oh yeah, Mama's coming in. There we go. Look at this. There, it's either Mom or Papa. See what happens here. See if she drops it off or just feeds him. All right. Checking them out. Oh yeah, she's flying out. Well, I don't know what she dropped off. Might have been just something small. She's flying around calling. Don't really look like they got anything. She just come in checking on them. She's flying back and forth in front of the Eyrie. I think she's flying over towards the male now. Just telling the little guys, be patient, it'll soon be here. They're just a-hollering about it. It's so exciting here. You never know what you're going to see. But they're not eating, so there was nothing dropped off. As she's dropped in, looking, now she's soaring around. She's ringing up now into the sky. Looks like she's just enjoying a little soaring here. I hear her calling. They're just a-watching her. This might be a little lesson for them. They're saying, oh, this is what you got to do pretty soon. You have to jump off here and fly with me. We're going to bring you a little food here, but in a few days, you'll have to fly off to me to get it. Well, she definitely got their attention, I'll tell you that. Well, she's landed now, so we'll wait and see if the male shows up with a little food. Boy, they're all, look at them heads. 1, 2, 3, 4 lined up. Now see the ones flappers, I can do what Mom does. Look at this. Well, it's just a matter of a few days or so, they'll be flying off here. Every time Mama calls, boy, they just snap to attention here. They are alert. Call me in, just don't call me late for breakfast. All right. Here he's revving up the wind. Look at the fuzzy feathers fly. He said, look, Ma, is this what I'm supposed to do? Yep, that's what I was trying to show you. Oh, they're calling. These are so interesting. They've had about 2 heads up and a flight lesson. They're all excited today. She just landed with the food. All right. Oh, she just took off. It was a small portion then. Alright, she just landed there. Looks like one of them must have got it. I got two lined up in the front. Looks like she's flying right past Eyrie again, circling in front of them. These guys are having quite a time today. Yeah, it could have been a small rodent. They catch a lot of rodents too. Alright, Mama's coming by. Yep. Just flew above the Eyrie and circling back around. She's showing these guys how to fly. Look at this. Now she's just right above the nest there, flying back and forth. They're just watching every pass she makes now. Well, this is the stage they're at. She's showing them this is what your wings are for, you know. It's pretty soon you'll be doing this. You can hear she's just a-talking to them. They're just a-watching her. Wow, Mom, that's quite a deal. It's a great sound. When you hear that, you know you're near the nest. Now she just landed in the grass again, up on top, like she might have caught something. And we'll see what happens here. I hear one of them calling. Looks like she's sailing in. They're hunting. They're really doing a job. This one here is having a little snack, finishing it up. So we got two in the front, one eating, I think one's finished eating, and the other two are in the back. Both adults are flying back and forth along the cliff here and up on top hunting. Oh yeah. There's a happy camper finishing up a little snack there. Alright, well here's our happy campers, our little prairie falcons. The adults have brought food here twice already, so we're doing a close-up. And we're shooting through our vortex scope and our Sony camcorder tied together. And this is as close as we can get, so we're going to let her run a while. We got one looking over the shoulder here. We got 4 young prairie falcons in their eyrie. And they're waiting for the next round of food. It's been really exciting here on the Yakima River today. We came over early and got set up. Got several videos of them feeding and flying, and now this is our first one with the close-up. Takes a little bit to set it up, but it's just like being in the nest, so we're kind of excited about it. Yeah, it looks like we got a couple of them relaxing and one of them looking around. We saw 2 of them feeding earlier. And the adult is still up on the rim rock, and they've been flying back and forth hunting. Well, you can see what stage they're at now. You're getting a close-up look. And you see one of them has a little something in his crop there. So we're going to keep a close eye on him for a little bit and see what happens here. Oh yeah, they're alert. The one's preening up. A couple of them have fed. You can see they got the fuzzy feathers on the back there to get rid of yet. In a few days they'll be ready to fly off of here, and One of the adults was sailing around showing them how it's done. They were paying close attention to her. A little guy in the back there preening, got his eyes shut. The other one's getting sleepy, laying down there. Well, those are probably the ones that got a little bit of something to eat. Alright. Well, I'm about 200 feet, maybe 250, 300 from the lodge. And this lodge is when you're coming from Ellensburg to Yakima. And you're just right before mile marker 14. It's up around the curve. It must be about almost a half mile up the hill, or a quarter mile. Anyways, one pull out, that's where I'm at. It's like 200, 300 feet from the lodge. You set up here, and then you sight across here, and you see where this fence post is with a sign on it, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4 bushes. Then you just sight right on those bushes, right above them. There'll be a white spot. We're coming to that now. Here we go. And this is the same Eyrie they were in last year. They had 4 youngsters. And I seen the adult fly in earlier up above, and then before I got set up here, I seen one of the adults drop off food. So these guys got fed a little bit, and here they are. Looks like there might be 3 of them in there, so we definitely have another active year with the Prairie Falcons at mile marker 14. So we'll keep everybody posted on that. Looks like they're not going to be too long before they take off. All right. Mama just coming in. I heard her calling with the food, and we got her. All right, we'll see what happens here. Got that little low call. All right. Maybe we can count some heads this time and see what we got. Yeah, I hear them. Now they're talking. You can barely hear it. It's far away. Well, hear all the other birds. It's a beautiful sound here. It's very peaceful. Sometimes you just get lucky. We're watching that little guy preen up and move around. Pretty soon here comes one of the adults with some food. Well, I'll just let it run. I'll tell you. It's a beautiful spot. It's a good hike. We got all these other birds. We got many, many things to see here. I saw a doe walk by this morning when I was in here. I just stood still and she didn't even notice me. And all the birds, they had a lot of beautiful birds. But anyway, we're here to check up on the Prairie Falcon, Eyrie, and it's a good thing we did. Like I said, we're not sure how many youngsters. We know there's at least 2. And we know Mama just flew in with some food, so we're going to see what happens here. It must be a deep cave because we can hardly see her in there. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we can get her flying out. I'd like to see the youngsters come up to the edge, but they're going to do what they want to do. I'm on full zoom now. That's as much as I can get. This is a Sony camcorder with a 70 extended zoom. And I also have a 1.7 maximizer lens on it, so that's as close as I can pull them in. Well, we're definitely getting some live action now. We had a beautiful day. There's not even a cloud in the sky hardly. It's just gorgeous over here. We're on the Canyon Road between Ellensburg and Yakima, Washington at the Umtanum Campground. And this is our Prairie Falcon Eyrie. We watched some other ones, but they'd already fledged. They were a little bit older than these guys. So it kind of varies in this area. And I stopped and checked at mile marker 14, and because I hadn't been able to check them, I've been so busy with everything else, so Well, I was on the ledge, I seen one fly in, so then I went down by the lodge, and there's a place to pull out about, 200 feet from the lodge. There's only one place as you're going up the hill towards mile marker 14. So I pulled over there and set up my camera and sighted over the 3 bushes and then the fence post with the white sign on it, and bam, there was a whitewash. I had 3 youngsters standing out there, so that worked out good. So we got to document mile marker 14 also is active, and this one here. So it's been a busy day. Didn't see anything of the ones at mile marker 4. They must have them off hunting, because I went early. If they were around, they'd have been calling for food, so. But we didn't get that, so I went ahead and documented that, and then I went and looked at the golden eagle chick, but he just rolled over a little bit and flapped his wing. He didn't stand up. So then I checked up on, like I say, mile marker 14, and got a positive on that is active. And they're pretty much a lot bigger than these guys. They're all got their coloring on their chest and everything. They're all tan and brown. So I don't know how long they'll be in the eyrie. Oh, I hear our babies calling in there. Well, we're still waiting for Mama to fly out. We got her going in, so I'll let her run. Maybe we can catch her coming out. I can hear a few ravens there, but definitely got some activity going here. I could bring my spotting scope in next time and see how big it is. There she flies out. Look at that. Well, we got her coming out now. Now we'll see what the babies are going to do. They should be happy campers. You can see the babies from here. I'm further away actually, but you can see their little heads moving in there. I got a different angle so I could try to shoot in there a little bit. You can see his little head moving in there. She just flew out, so there's a little feeding session going on. All right. I definitely got activity in there, but how many we don't know yet.